And welcome to the Houston Texans franchise rebuild. Here today, we have playoff football here in the divisional round. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of today's action, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm recording this episode before, a day before actually the big episode of all the three games before of the last three games of the regular season. I would still love your guys' feedback on that episode as well as on this episode if you guys have any. Though we don't know just yet who we're going to be playing against. You guys will probably see it in the thumbnail. So let's get through this weekly strategy. You know, it's we're the number 1 seed. So in reality, we don't have to really worry about too much. Hopefully we just kind of get out of this all fully healthy here. But we had a great season this year, being the number 1 seed, only losing 2 football games, and now it's win or go home. And we do have an injury here to Kevin Joseph here. He's a depth corner. Hopefully he doesn't miss too much time with this team. Do have a few upgrades. Let's quickly go through those, and it's to the 2 receivers here. Let's start here with Gino Duvall. Duvall this year, as you know, he's impressed. As a 3rd receiver, he's had 44 catches, 631 yards, and 4 touchdowns. You know, for a 1st round pick as a 3rd option, I think he played a very good season, and I think in the upcoming seasons he will be playing much more of a pivotal role in this offense here. And so, you know, we're gonna go with physical just because that's his lowest rating. Here is right now his ratings up to this point in time. Then you got Brock Morgan here, who's definitely much more of a depth receiver. Again, we'll go with physical. I've been trying to work on that as much as we can with him. Just getting some of the shorter stuff going. You know what? Solid receiver, good depth player. But let's go see who we'll be playing against here in the divisional round. And here in the divisional round, the Houston Texans will be playing against the Las Vegas Raiders, a team that we have not played against, I think, at all in this franchise. I don't remember us playing them against them once. As you guys can see, the Denver Broncos lost to the Kansas City Chiefs. The Raiders beat the New England Patriots, and the Baltimore Ravens beat last year's Super Bowl champions, the Indianapolis Colts. So we're down to 4 teams. It's the Texans, the Raiders, the Chiefs, and the Ravens. And, you know, one of these 2 teams, they want to play against us. You know, we know them. And, you know, week 15 versus the Ravens was a fun game here. They probably want a little bit of revenge. We know the history with us versus Patrick Mahomes. But though, we're playing against this Raiders team that just came off of an excellent victory over the New England Patriots. On the other side, the last 4 teams are the Dallas Cowboys, the Arizona Cardinals, the Carolina Panthers, and the Seattle Seahawks. Again, you know, Dallas is a good team. They have an excellent backfield with McCaffrey and what's his name, Ezekiel Elliott. I don't know how the heck the Cardinals are doing so well. They got a good victory over the Packers. And then surprisingly, the Panthers are doing well. They're in a mix of a rebuild. They have a rookie quarterback, and Seattle has a very young roster here. So, you know, it's going to be an interesting last 8 games to see. But our full focus now turns to this Las Vegas Raiders, and a team, I have no idea who the heck they are. I mean, they have Josh Jacobs. I know that for a fact. But other than that, I don't know this roster. We haven't really played against them at all. So hopefully we can get through this this practice healthy. It looks like we lost Deshaun Baxter, excuse me, and a backup linebacker. And other than that, it looks like we should be okay. And if that's the case, I'm happy about that. Though, let's quickly check this injury report to see if Kevin Joseph is going to miss some time. Because if he does so, Deshaun Baxter, he will miss this ball game. He's just a depth player, not too worried about that. So let's do a couple upgrades, and then we'll check out this Raiders team. And Baxter does get an upgrade here, so we'll go with pass coverage. That's been primarily my focus with this depth behind him. And then we have Larry Young, who's going to probably soon enough take over as the backup strong or free safety. We'll go with run support for him, get a little bit of agility, zone coverage, and play rec and tackle. So here are his ratings as a rookie. So let's go check out this Raiders team. And here are your Las Vegas Raiders, led by Josh Jacobs, Von Temple, who's a beast at the defensive tackle spot, with Max Crosby, Devontae Adams, Colton Miller. Mac Jones is their starting quarterback. I forgot they brought him over from the New England Patriots. So they got Mac Jones as their new starter. He's their guy. You got Josh Jacobs, so you know they're going to like to run the football with the Devontae Adams, Theodore Harold here, who's a speedster rookie who's been developing as a deep threat for this offense here. So they got an excellent 1-2 punch here. Russell Gage and Corey Davis are the two veteran receivers to help out, and at tight end Darren Waller is still here. So they got a familiar, you know, they have their own big three in terms of playmakers, you know, with a young player at wide receiver and a couple veterans. So this is a good offensive offensive weaponry with a quality offensive line here, though I think we should be able to get some pressure up the middle of this offensive line. You flip it over to this defense. You got a quality defensive line here, led by Von Temple here, one of the best in this league, with Max Crosby. And they've been able to bring in some very good talented players here across this defense. This is going to be a tough matchup here. This should be a fun game here versus this Raiders team. So let's get into the divisional round. We're back in playoff football here in the Houston Texans franchise rebuild. And welcome to the divisional round here in the playoffs. It's the number 1 seed, the Houston Texans, versus the number 6 seed, the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders are coming off of an impressive victory led by Mac Jones and company. I don't know if I fixed the depth chart, actually. I did not fix the depth chart here, so I have to make that real quick. As you guys can see, Daniel Williams leading out. He's not the starting quarterback this week, don't worry. But the Raiders are led by Mac Jones and company with Devontae Adams. This is an underrated team here with a lot of young up-and-coming players at their number 2 wide receiver, but they are led by veterans with Darren Waller, Josh Jacobs, as well as Devontae Adams here. An excellent group here with an excellent defense here. You got Jabril Adam here. You have Von Temple, Max Crosby. This should be a physical game here in the divisional round. We should be expected to win this game. Who knows? Who cares? Throw the records out the door. It's playoff football. And leading out his Raiders offense is number 1 6-year quarterback Mac Jones. Over 5,000 passing yards, 33 touchdowns to 13 interceptions. He got a playoff victory last week. He's looking to get another one here today, as he's right now a road warrior here. And hopefully this week we can slow down Mac Jones in this offense here. I'm happy I saw the depth chart needed to be changed here. Mac Jones, though, will start at his own 25. Josh Jacobs to his right. Dropping back, he looks to throw. He'll settle underneath here to Darren Waller, the veteran tight end. Here, the ball got punched out, picked up by Jabril Peppers. It's going back the other way. First play of the ball game is a touchdown. Scoop and score here for the Houston Texans here. What a job there. I don't know who punched it out here, but my goodness, what a play here. If this will stand here. Mac Jones had all the time. Darren Waller, his favorite target, and it looked like that was Rashad Evans who hit it out of Waller, one of the most hard-hitting linebackers. That's why he's still on this roster. A statement by this Houston defense here, the best in this league here, and Mac Jones has to get his offense back in order here, especially his veteran tight end Darren Waller. This might be his last opportunity for a championship run here. Mac Jones this time will start under center here, handing the ball off to Josh Jacobs. Jacobs able to weave through this defense here. He's gaining 5. Mac Jones now faces a 3rd down and 5. This crowd is into it here. Here comes Jones. He looks to throw, slings it underneath. He's going to be picked off here. Adoree Jackson back the other way here. He gets another good block here. Will this Houston defense start with 2 scores? And they will. Touchdown Houston. Less than 60 seconds in this ball game here, and this Houston defense is showing off their utter dominance here. Oh my goodness. Mac Jones is reeling here. His Raiders offense needs to get something going to settle in. We're not even 60 seconds in this ball game here, and Houston has 2 turnovers for 6. Can Mac Jones settle in here and settle this offense in this crowd? But here's John Franklin Myers, who just lives in the backfield. One thing not to forget here, this Houston team, especially a lot of their starters, have had an extra week of rest here. And Myers is again in the backfield. 2 impactful plays here, a TFL and now a sack here. Mac Jones, you can't do this. Oh my goodness, this defense is just playing off the charts. And here comes now a 3rd down and 15. If you're Mac Jones, the best thing you can do is just hope to punt this football away. He takes a deep shot here, and he's going to be picked off. This time, Marcus Cook. 3rd turnover in today's action here. And this Houston defense is one of the best. Oh my goodness. You couldn't ask for a better starting field position and a better start for this Houston team than you have already here. And here comes Mason Pryor. First time we're seeing him, he already has a 2-score advantage. He threw over 4,000 passing yards, 34 touchdowns, and 20 interceptions. Now it's his turn to add some points. And Pryor is already in the red zone here, trying to go up by 3 scores. Pryor takes a snap. He looks to throw. He wants to Duval, and he's going to be picked off. First pass is interception. Both defenses here. Oh, my goodness. Warrior, he took the knee at the 1. What are the Raiders doing? They got the pick. You just take the knee in the end zone or you return it out. Oh my goodness, a boneheaded play here by this Raiders defense here. They got the interception, but they did not get the touchback. And now Mac Jones, you're back at your own 1-yard line in this defense here for Houston. They want to go get a safety. Houston is putting everyone in the box here for already 4 turnovers in today's action. And now we're going to see it almost a safety here. Josh Jacobs keeping the drive alive. Here we go, 3rd down and 10 here, I formation. Jacobs gets out of the end zone, and they will pick up a few. And now this will finally end on a punt here, which is probably just a good drive here for this Raiders team. And here comes the Houston Texans. Pryor's first pass was intercepted here. He'll now motion Duval, gonna hand the ball off to Pierce, trying to settle in this offense a little bit, gain of 5. Houston faces a 3rd down and 4 here. Pryor takes the snap. He looks to throw. Goes to the wide open here. Duval, who's underneath, but he doesn't get the first down. He'll be just shy. And now I think Houston will have to punt here and try to pin this Raiders team again back. Okay, we haven't seen a turnover in the last couple possessions here for both teams. Can now the Raiders team settle in and get a good drive going here? Here comes Mac Jones. He looks to throw. Slings it to the outside here to the backup tight end, and he'll reel it down for 6. Adams is in slot left here for Mac Jones. He looks to throw, slings it, and he's going to be intercepted again. Here comes Christian Harris. Oh my goodness. 4th turnover today's action. 3rd touchdown here. And this Houston defense has turned into their best offense here. And we're not even through the first quarter here. Mac Jones, a terrible throw. And that is right there. Christian Harris snags it out of the air. I know that the Raiders are down by 21 already here, but you got to settle in your offense. Start running the football. Start getting some cheap yardage here. And there's committed to passing the football versus this vaunting defense, and I don't think you want to do that. Here comes a 3rd down and 7 here for Mac Jones. Got to keep this drive together. Here comes Jones. Slings it underneath here to Adams. Caught the ball, and Devontae Adams, does he get the first down? He does. That's their first down of today's action. As Daniels, the head coach of the Raiders, is trying to figure out a game plan here, already down by 3 scores, and this is going to be caught here. Harold, the rookie receiver. As it will be a 3rd down and 2 here. 3rd down and 3, excuse me. Mac Jones motioning the receiver now. Harold, the rookie, looks to throw. Settles underneath here to Josh Jacobs. Met quickly here, but still gets the first down. We've yet to even hit the second quarter, and this ball game is reeling here. Here's the backup tight end who gets involved. He gets 10, but doesn't get the marker. 2nd down and inches here. Finally, Mac Jones putting together a good drive. Here comes Josh Jacobs trying to cut it outside. Met by the 2 linebackers. Still get the first down. Now you face a 3rd down and 10 here. Mac Jones has to be able to get this conversion. He looks to throw. Settles quickly. And this is Waller, who's putting his head down. He gets the first down. Well, as we're heading into the second quarter here, Houston is up 21-0 here. Raiders are putting together a good drive now, but 4 turnovers in the first quarter that have led to 21 unanswered points here, and the Raiders are trying to dig themselves out of this hole. Here comes the 2nd down and 10 here. Jones in the shotgun takes the snap. Here comes Josh Jacobs met, but he still gets the conversion. 2nd down and 10 here. Delay give now here for Josh Jacobs, and Jacobs is met here. Still gain of 6. And now you face a 3rd down and 4 here. Can get a 1st down. Here comes Jones. He looks to throw. Bosa's in the backfield. And just like that, the drive will stall here. And the Raiders will have to settle for 3 here. Though you could go for it, but I would recommend they just take the points. Chip shot field goal attempt here for this Raiders team. Trying to make this game by 18. The field goal will be up, and it was almost blocked right down the middle. It's 21-3. Well, if you're Mason Pryor here, you've had a couple possessions, and you haven't done really much. You threw a turnover already, but you're up by 3 scores, and this is a loss of 6 here by Dameon Pierce. But like I was saying here, you're up by 3 scores here. Now you just got to take time off this clock here. And you also have to give your defense a little bit of a rest. He looks to throw. He's going to be picked off here. And this pass is going to go back the other way. Maybe it's the Raiders' turn here in the second quarter. Pick 6 here. And all these points here are coming by this defense. That was Marcus Peters, the veteran corner for this Raiders team. Oh my goodness, you got to be kidding me. Both quarterbacks are struggling right off the gate. Well, Mason Pryor just gave this Raiders team a gift to keep them in today's action now. And you gotta settle in if you're this Houston offense. Here's a carry here for Pierce, gain of a couple. But like I was saying, you just gotta take time off this clock here. You gotta rest up your defense a little bit. Here comes Pryor. Sets up a little screen now here for Vereen here. And Pat Vereen is able to get to the 1st down and more. D-look here for Pryor. Takes the snap, he looks to throw, quickly throws it here for Vereen, who is left wide open here, and the young back is able to get the 1st down. Well, now you face a 3rd down and 12 here. You trying to keep this possession going. Here comes Pryor, steps up in this pocket here, looking for anyone, keeping his eye down the field. He was Collins, and he can't get him. It's incomplete. And we will try this 54-yard field goal. And here comes Matt Gay, 54 yards indoors. We know he's consistent. Matt Gay's field goal will be up. Does it have the distance? It does. And it's right down the middle. We're up here by 17. I mean 14 here, as the Raiders will start with this football at their own 25. Now you got to get a good possession here if you're the Raiders. You got to get this game back into a 1-score game here. Start with a carry here for Jacobs, loses a yard. It's going to be a tough sledding here if you're a Raiders fan. You got to be able to get a good possessions going. You almost have to play a picture-perfect game now if you're Mac Jones. Play action fake. He looks to throw. Plants his foot. Looking down the field. Harold caught it here at the 47 of the Houston. The rookie receiver climbs the ladder here, and he just makes his best play of his young career. Empty look now for Jones as he's standing right around midfield as we're entering closer to the 2-minute warning. Quickly throws here to Waller. Waller breaks initial contact, gain of 7. 3rd down and 1 now. Here comes Jones. Play action fake. He looks to throw. Slings it down the field. Double coverage. It's off the mark. It's 4th down. What do you do? And now the Raiders are going to be trying this almost a 60-yard field goal attempt here. Trying to make this game here, as this field goal does not have the distance and it's no good. I don't think you should try that again if you're the Raiders. 2-minute drill now here for Pryor, starting at his own 45. Takes it, he looks to throw. He wants Wilkerson quickly, that pass is batted away. So this Houston offense is trying to give their defense a little bit of a rest here. Here comes Pierce right up the gut, gain of 7. Good hard running. So we just hit the 2-minute warning here. We're up by 14, trying to put together a good possession, but we face a 3rd down and 3. Pryor takes the snap. He looks to throw. Pass is batted away. Oh my goodness. Peter should have had another pick. And now we have to punt. So far, this has been a defensive battle here. Both offenses only put up 6 points. The defenses have scored all of the rest. As this pass is batted away here, broken up off the hands of Waller. But if you're Mac Jones right now it's time to get a good possession here, put up 6, and keep your team a-going here. Here's Adams, who caught it for 12. So Mac Jones will turn to a hurry-up offense now for this third down. Settles underneath here to Jacobs. Gets the first down. Good play here. Less than 60 seconds to go here. Now Mac Jones, fresh set of downs. Looks to throw. Settles underneath now as his defense wraps up Jacobs quickly. 53 seconds to go. You got one timeout in your back pocket. Still got plenty of time. You can still work the middle of the field if necessary. They will do so here with Waller. And now I expect them to go hurry up. And they will go hurry up here with 38 seconds and counting. Looks to throw as Jones. Again, settles underneath, puts the hammer down. Won't go far. Now it's 2nd down and 5. 20 seconds and counting here. You gotta at least get a field goal out of this possession. Here comes Jones. Quickly here to Adams. Makes a good play here over Adoree Jackson. Now their last charge timeout with 10 clicks on the board. And the Raiders are going to be going with a field goal attempt here. Their kicker, Burns, does not have the strongest leg, it appears, as he does have the distance, and it's right down the middle. And we have a very close ball game here because both offenses right now can only get field goals. As here in the divisional round, we will be heading into halftime here as the Houston Texans have a 24-13 advantage. The thing is this, guys. We have all of our 3 touchdowns came off of turnovers. Everything else, the field goal, was only due to our offense. We have done nothing, a lick, nothing. We got to get our offense going here in the second half if we want to be able to close out this ball game, because the Raiders have been able to at least move the football. Even though, yes, they have only put up 6 points here, we gotta be able to slow down their offense here because they're just taking time off the clock and slowly chipping away at our lead. So hopefully here in the second half, we can get our running game going and Mason Pryor can step up. Pryor here at the beginning of the second half here in the divisional round. You're up here, now you gotta get some time off the clock, get a good possession here going here with a good drive. Here's a good carry for 4. 2nd down and 6 here for Pryor. Takes it. Here comes Pierce. Back-to-back carries right up the gut. 1st down. Fresh set of downs here for Houston. Pryor takes the snap. He looks to throw. He wants Duval. The rookie receiver gets a good play here, and he's going to make a bigger play here because of Pat Vernon's block. He gets the 1st down and more. We've yet to get either Nico Collins or Paul Wilkerson involved. Pryor, as he enters now into Raider territory, here's Pat Vernon, and Vernon will get 6. 2nd down and 4 now. Bunch formation to the left. Pryor takes it. He wants Richard Palmer, and Palmer is able to convert. This offense is now finally waking up here, and they typically do in the second half. As now they're going to motion Paul Wilkerson here, as they're going to flip it out to Wilkerson to get a good completion for him. He's going to get the 1st down, and more. Penalty flag is thrown at the end of the play. And that will be a personal foul here on the Raiders at an extra 15 yards and an automatic 1st down. Goal to go now here as Houston's trying to go extend their lead here. Pryor takes the snap. He looks to throw. He wants Collins, and he got it. Touchdown, Houston. What a job there. Nico Collins, 1st catch, goes for 7 and a tutty. And now we're back up here by multiple scores. And now if you're the Raiders, it's time to answer. You got to go down the field and put up 6 of your own. Here comes Mac Jones now. Now you're down here. And now you got to get a good possession going because Houston's offense is going to heat up here. Here comes Jones. He starts this second half here, looks for Russell Gage, and he got him. 1st down. This Raiders team has ran more plays than Houston has. They've had the ball for a longer period of time here. How will this defense here for Houston step up now? Here comes Jones under center. He's dropping back. He looks to throw. Again, looking, feeling the rush. Bosa, who lives in the backfield, gets his 2nd sack. 2nd down and 18 here. 2 tight end formation here for Mac Jones. Looks to throw, slants, and that is Davante Adams. Fresh set of downs here. No, excuse me. It's 2nd down and 7 here. 3 tight end formation for some reason. Here comes Jones. Looks to throw. Settles underneath here. And that won't get them the 1st down. Now it's 4th down, and I think they're just settling for a punt. And here comes Pryor yet again. Now he's trying to take more time off this clock and put the Raiders in an awkward position. Here's Pierce up the gut gain of 8. And you force a quick 3 and out here if you're the Raiders. Pistol formation here for Pryor. Takes the snap. He looks to throw. Looking for anyone. He wants to roll, and it's off his hands, incomplete. Well, your defense did their job. Can now Mac Jones do his job and put up some points now? You can't end this possession here with a field goal. You got to get 6. Jones in the shotgun takes the snap. He looks to throw. Slowly losing time here, and he has to throw it away. 3rd down and 10 here, trying to avoid a quick 3 and out. Jones takes it. He looks to throw yet again. Time is starting to run out. Dwight Pianzo, the second-year defensive lineman, his first career sack in the postseason. What a job here for this defensive line, creating pressure and creating havoc up front. As this has now become a field position battle here during the 3rd quarter. Houston will start at their own 31, motioning Nico Collins, and flips it out to Collins, and his second catch here will only go for 6. 3rd down and 4 here, trying to avoid their own quick 3 and out. Pryor takes it, he looks to throw. Quickly gets this ball to Pat Vernon, who is left wide open now, and he gets the first down and more, who's been busy. Pryor in the shotgun here. Pass midfield, takes the snap, a little read option, keeps it himself. Ball punched out here, picked up by Max Crosby. Oh my goodness, Mason Pryor just trying to get a good drive going here. And I think that was Kevin Baker who was able to punch it out here, and it was. My goodness, what a hit. And here comes Mac Jones now. Your defense is able to create another turnover. Can you get a good drive here? Here comes Harold underneath now. This defense swarms to him. I think if you're Houston right now, you just want to get this game over with here. Here comes Josh Jacobs with room in front of him. He's going to get a good conversion and a lot more. Jones in an empty look here on 1st down. Takes the snap. Houston sends a quick pressure here. Quickly throws the ball to Adams, who has to reel it down for 7. Starting to get the ball to Devontae Adams has really helped. More play action here. Looks to throw as Jones settles underneath here. Backup tight end reels it down. Fresh set of downs. One more quarter here in the divisional round, and whoever wins will be playing against the Kansas City Chiefs here. Here comes Josh Jacobs here, trying to get a good run. Gets it outside here. This Houston defense is poor tackling. We'll get the first down. Power formation here. Less than 9 minutes to go now. Gonna hand the ball off to the fullback, and the fullback will power his way in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Oh my goodness, what a drive here. And exactly what they needed now. Now, do you go for 2 to make this game by 10, or do you just take the extra point? Well, with less than 9 minutes to go here in the divisional round, you're up by 11 here if you're Houston. Now you just want to take more time off this clock. Here's Dameon Pierce, up the gut, gain of 5. 2nd down and 5 here, 2 tight end formation. Pierce back-to-back carries, met up front here, and he still is able to get the conversion. And this fan base here knows that the ball's going to go to number 31, and they're just going to cheer on this trucking. And here comes Pierce yet again, too. 3 tight end formation here for Pryor. Back-to-back carries now for Pierce, trying to cut it to the outside, and this will be a 3rd down and short. Pryor faces a 3rd down and 1 here. Takes the snap. He's going to look to throw now. Quickly gets this ball to Collins, and he reels it down. Nico Collins does it again. I will keep this possession going here. Time continues to click. Houston is past midfield. Pierce gets the call now, trying to stay on his feet. He does so for a little bit, gain of 4. Now you need to get this conversion. Pryor is in an empty look now. Takes the snap, he looks to throw. He's gonna let it rip here for Nico Collins down the field, and that pass is gonna be intercepted here in the end zone. Oh, Warrior with his 2nd pick, and this time he's in the end zone, which will give the Raiders a little bit of field position now, and an opportunity. If they can go down the field, they can make this game by its score. Here comes Mac Jones now. You got to go 80 yards to get this, to get points here. Looks to throw as Houston sends a blitz. Caught here. No, Russell Gage can't hold on. Jones in the shotgun here. 5:17 left to go. Little delay give now here for Jacobs. Up the gut, and he's able to get 7. 3rd down and 3 here. I formation here. Pitch now. Here comes Jacobs, and he's met in the backfield. It's 4th down. Now this is a decision here for the Raiders. It's decision time. It's 4th down and 4, and you have to go for it. And if they don't get it, this is basically the ball game. Here comes Mac Jones. He looks to throw. Gets the ball to his best player, Devontae Adams. 1st down and more. This ball game will continue here. They're down by 11, but they need an extra possession. Here comes Jacobs, and he's going to be met in the backfield. I think you can't run the ball anymore. You're the Raiders now. You got to rely on Mac Jones to be able to get yourselves more in position here. Jones in the shotgun, dropping back. He looks to throw, slings it over the middle here to the backup tight end, who reels it down. He has been featured in this offense heavily. 2nd down and 5 here. And I think if you're a Raiders fan, you want to score before the 2-minute warning. Jones in the shotgun. He looks to throw, slings it over the middle, right back to the backup tight end, and he's able to get the conversion, and that will send us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to go here into the divisional round. Down by 11 are the Raiders. Got to be able to get in here. Goal to go. Look, end zone. Caught Harold. Touchdown, Raiders. Oh, my goodness. Now you're down by a score. What a job there by the rookie receiver. Catching that pass over Derek Stingley. You got to be kidding me. And now they'll go most likely for 2 here to make this game by a field goal. Mac Jones is going to go for 2 here, trying to make this game by a possession. Here comes Josh Jacobs, breaks initial contact, makes a move. Is he in? And he is. The 2-point conversion is good. How the hell did Josh Jacobs do that? You gotta be kidding me. Oh my God. A minute 56 left to go, and here comes Mason Pryor. The only thing you need to do is get a first down, and if you can't do that, my goodness, I'm going to be pissed. Pryor will start at his own 25-yard line in an I formation. He takes the snap. Here comes Damian Pierce. Pierce gets a good blocks, and he gets the first down and a lot more, puts his head down. First charge timeout here by the Raiders. 2nd down and 6 here. You got one more time to stop this clock. Here comes Pierce, and Pierce is met in the backfield. Last timeout here for the Raiders, and now it's 3rd down. It's 3rd down and 11, and Houston is going to look to throw here as Pryor's in an empty look. He takes the snap. He looks to throw. He wants Collins, who's down the field, and he caught it, and right there, that's the dagger here in the divisional round. Nico Collins does it again for his Houston offense. Oh my goodness, bailing out this team again, time and time again. And here in the divisional round, the Houston Texans will be beating the Las Vegas Raiders 31-28. Great screenshot right there, but what a job here by this Houston defense here. First quarter alone, we were able to score 21 unanswered points, forcing a fumble for 6, getting 2 pick sixes here. And my goodness, what a job by our defense. Offensively, we did absolutely nothing. We gave up 4 more turnovers, and that is a cause for concern absolutely here. If this offense, we are our own Achilles heel if we're going to lose any sort of ball games. But now we're going to play against the Kansas City Chiefs here, and that's going to be a tough matchup here. Both quarterbacks did not play particularly great. I would say Mac Jones had a better day. Pryor also fumbled the football as well. Damian Pierce, he looks solid. Nico Collins put the dagger in. We couldn't really get anyone else involved because we didn't really have the football, and situationally, we couldn't get any drives going. Give the ball to the defense. We got 4 sacks, got 3 interceptions, and we forced a fumble here by Rashad Evans. Just give the game ball to the entire defense. They absolutely deserve it. So we have 2 upgrades after this action here. We'll start here with Dwight Pianzu, who got his first career sack in the postseason. We'll go with Power Rusher this time around, plus 2 power moves. And he's playing like an 80 overall. What a fantastic playmaker he is. And then for Rashad Evans here, we will go with pass coverage here. Probably won't really do much because of regression, plus 3 to zone coverage. And that will make that, I believe that would be a 70 over 70 in terms of zone. But we know our next matchup here will be against the Kansas City Chiefs, and it's the first matchup. We have one more game here before the Super Bowl. And let's go see who potentially could be our matchup. And it is 2 teams that I did not expect to be in this position at all. It is the Carolina Panthers or the Arizona Cardinals here. My goodness. So these are the last 4. As we can see, the Cardinals got another upset victory here, beating the number 2 seed and then the number 1 seed. And now they're going to play against the number 3 seed. Can they do it again? For us, Now we're going to play against the number 2 seed here in the Kansas City Chiefs, who absolutely destroyed the Baltimore Ravens. I don't remember if we played against the Chiefs this season. Let's go quickly see. I don't think we did. If we did, no, we did not. So, but we know we've had a lot of history against Patrick Mahomes and this Chiefs roster. It's one more game to go, and then we've made it to the first Super Bowl in the Houston Texans franchise history. So we can see here, we'll see next time. So guys, please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of today's action, and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.